Quick audio and video check, just seeing how well this looks on stream and how it sounds. Alright, we're getting really close here. Alright. Awkward transition. Let's just go ahead and swap it over. Get it kind of ready to go. We're a little early here, so we'll wait a little bit longer before we actually truly get started, but welcome all so far. All right. What is up, loyal lads and ladies? My name is Midnight Wolf, and welcome to episode 11. I can't believe we're already at 11. It's crazy how time flies, but welcome you guys. In this episode, we are actually going to be doing a live stream format instead of the typical record and edited. So there's gonna be a lot of things that we're gonna have to try to trug on through a little bit, try to get things rocking and rolling really quickly. I'm gonna adjust the in-game audio a little bit, mainly the music. It's a little loud in my ear. All right, so what we have going on today is my game plan. Hey, hi Dismer. My game plan is to go ahead and work on a second vehicle. This particular vehicle is designed to weld. So I will say this: I've kind of taken a little bit of a video break from Space Engineers, but that doesn't mean I haven't been playing. The thing is, though, is like I haven't really been working on anything that I felt was video worthy. But I have been doing a lot of like prep work for future projects. So what that means is, and what we'll kind of get into position here. I have used the cave brawler that we built in the last episode to mine out a massive tunnel. And this tunnel, it goes a long ways. We'll just kind of preview it a little bit here, but it goes very, very, very far. And reason being is my plan for this in the future is to create a wind and solar farm at the top of this mountain. Well, I say the top, it's not quite the top just yet. I don't know if it will go up to the top, but it does peek out the top of it, if you will, or not the top of the mountain. Well, I'll get my words right here in just a second. It's like not at the peak of the mountain, but kind of off on the side of the mountain, but it's high up enough where I think wind and even solar shouldn't be an issue. And I might expand it to where it might cover the other side of the mountain if need be. I don't know what the distance limitations are on these kinds of structures when it comes to power, but that's kind of why I created this massive tunnel. But I'm also wanting to utilize this big massive tunnel for an underground facility, kind of like almost like a bunker, if you will, or an underground laboratory. So it's going to be where I'm going to do a lot of my experimentations or prototyping or getting ready for even space travel. So I've got kind of some ideas kind of laid out in this unfinished format here, just kind of getting an idea. And here's kind of like also like a little sneak peek on a future project. I have something in mind for this space, and you can already kind of see a shape here. Maybe you guys can figure it out. I'm gonna leave this up for speculation on what this could be, but I have some design ideas for this space that I'm really looking forward to. I will say it does have to do, or it does have to do with the solar and wind farm. But I'll leave you guys to that kind of imagination there. But basically, the game plan is we're gonna try to get a lot of this welded up. I don't know if we're gonna do this today on stream, but we need a new vehicle that will help us do this. And I think, honestly, I really like the Cave Brawler chassis, but I don't want to do anything to the Cave Brawler. I think I like the idea of having different vehicles with specialty capabilities. So what we will do is actually create, utilizing the same exact chassis um as the Cave Brawler, which I have it parked right over here for now. Here's a little sneak peek of another like future project, hopefully near future. But I have it over here. This is kind of the chassis that we're gonna be going for, or going with for the welding version. But obviously the only difference would be that instead of these drillers, we're gonna actually put welding devices on them, so that way we can actually hopefully go through and weld up this entire row at some point. And we'll try to do some of it today as much as we can, but it's probably going to require quite a few back and forth mining and this, that, or the other. But mainly the main goal today is getting this thing welded up. But to start things off, before we even get this thing going, I wanted to try to also get this welder operational today, because I think that it'd be nice if I can actually kind of continue to utilize this chassis for multiple different vehicles. And eventually there's going to be a car garage over here, and it's going to be where I can display a lot of my cars inside of like an underground garage, if you will. And then obviously I can deploy them at any time to utilize whatever I need. So, but this will be kind of where I build them for now until I can have a more permanent area for them to be built at. So the first thing we're gonna do is try to get this thing welded up, get this thing operational. I've also got these little buttons here ready to be welded up as well, that we can then program so that we can control the welder, the hinge here, and the piston. And I think that should be all we need. Now, there is a chance that this doesn't reach the other side. I'm not sure what the reach is on the welder itself. So there's a chance that we're going to have to put another one on this side and kind of mirror this. But we'll see. I'm going to see if this one can do that. So anyways, that was a long explanation. I hope you guys enjoy, and feel free to engage in the comment section or the live chat even, where we can, just hang out and have a good time. So let's see, let me make sure my build planner is good, where it looks like we're good. So I think if I just go ahead and right click all of these, I can go ahead and add these all to the build planner. And hopefully I have everything. That's gonna be something that could be an issue. Wait, it said it withdrew everything. Interesting. All possible components. Uh-oh. We may have to go do some mining sooner than I thought. I'm confused because I could have sworn I had all of the material for this already built. Unless it's just not depositing for some reason. Oh, maybe I'm pushing the wrong button. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days already. We'll get this thing figured out. Goodness. Oh man, there's a lot to remember, I will say, in this particular game. Let's see here. It looks like we're able to rock and roll pretty good so far. How are you doing, Dismer? You doing all right, bud? Oh, sweet. So we're able to get a good chunk of this done already, so that's good to see. That one might be an issue. Oh, no, we got it. I think. Maybe. Yes, no. Oh, do we not have large steel tubes? I could have sworn we did. Yeah, there's some there. I don't know why I didn't grab any. That's weird. So that's good. Go ahead and weld this bad boy up. Try to weld this up as much as I can too to free up some space maybe. Alrighty. Doing pretty good actually. Nice! That's good to hear actually. I don't know why it's not depositing the large steel tubes. No, that's good. That's great to hear actually, man. I'm glad you're doing well and hope your work days are going well as well. And I hope you had a good 4th of July. Speaking of 4th of July, that's another thing. I tried to get a video out for that. Like a little YouTube special. But I unfortunately could not get the contraption working that I was trying to build. I tried to build a rocket, and it did not go my way. I couldn't figure out how to get it to launch on its own and be like an unmanned rocket for the purpose of deploying fireworks. And I do have some footage of that recorded. I don't know if I will finish it now that 4th of July is over with. I was really rushing that morning to get that video out, and I couldn't figure it out. So I unfortunately had to kind of scrap it, but it's still over there. I might maybe when we take a break from this construction, we can go check it out. Just to show you guys my progress on that. Maybe you guys can help me figure out what's wrong with it too, maybe if we get to that point. But I mean, we're chilling. Oh goodness. What am I don't know why this is not. Maybe I need to add it to the build planner. Maybe that's what's wrong. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't grabbing anything. Cool. Well, that was easy. All right, so we need to get this built up, that, and that. Get that. Oh, this is going pretty good so far. Liking it. All right. That's just mainly for protection against this this guy once he starts rolling. Let's see. And I got to be careful too. I don't know what the range is on that. I don't want this to extend too far where if I'm activating stuff over here that it's going to run into me. In fact, I'll probably want the buttons that control the actual welder to be on this on this screen here, or on this button panel, just so if I am right here, it doesn't kill me. Let's see. All right, well, I guess that was pretty simple. I guess now we could start prototyping the piston here. Wonder what it's called. Let's see here. Maybe, is it this guy? It looks like it highlighted that one. I think that's it. So we're gonna call this one base vehicle welder piston for now. Probably a lot there to remember. Maybe I can find, okay, here's the welder. I'll call this the base welder. And then where's the hinge? It's probably under H. Incomplete. Did it not finish? I thought it was done. Oh, I need computers. There we go. And I hope the hinge lock is on. Looks like it is. Okay. So it's not going to move unexpectedly. Think some lights would help. Yeah, that's not a bad idea at some point. I don't know how I want to do the lights yet, if I want to do them on the ground or um, if I want to build this out as a eventual hallway. Now that's going to be a lot of work to weld up a bunch of this stuff on the sides and actually finish out this tunnel. So I don't know. But we'll definitely add some lights at some point for sure. Let's see. So, what do we need here? We need this button. Wait, we need to first rename that hinge so that way we got that figured out. Hinge. This is base welder hinge. Maybe I could call it vehicle. Keep it the same. Okay. Now I think what would be good is
energy low.
Oh. I'll just go up to the medical bay. Yeah, it would definitely be good though. I 100% agree to add some lights very soon. But I might do floor lights at least temporarily at some point. But yeah, my game plan though is to get to where I get my power situated, and that's kind of the main reason why I'm wanting to build this first, this welder vehicle, is so that way I can actually weld all of these conveyor blocks all the way down, which is going to be a lot of material, not gonna lie. But I need to get this all the way down there so that way I can have access to my base inventory all the way down there, so I'm not having to come, do several trips back and forth to weld all that stuff over there. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I need to get this vehicle running, so that way I can get this welded, so then I can get my power situated, because pretty soon we're going to be industrialized. So we're going to definitely focus on getting a lot of industrial type stuff figured out, and that way we can actually produce a lot of stuff. Which will help us be able to build a lot of things, hopefully pretty quickly. So that's the interesting thing about this game, is it's kind of an exponential curve in terms of progress. Like it kind of starts out very slow, but then as you get more things unlocked and access to more things, then it seems to go a lot faster. So, I need what do I need here? I need the base stuff. So this is the first button. A few hydrogen engines should be enough power until you get to space. True. That is true. My game plan, and it could be more of like an aesthetic thing, more so than function. However, I do need the power. But my game plan is to get the wind and solar stuff figured out, so that way, it can be completely self-sustaining while I'm gone. I guess, and I don't know what the range is in terms of like if I'm off on a different planet, if it stops producing, but I don't know. I don't know how all that works just yet, but that's at least what I have envisioned. And I feel like if I went purely hydrogen, then it wouldn't really be able to keep up. If I have a lot of things trying to constantly be producing while I'm away. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have enough experience in this game to really know how all that works. Yeah, a lot of ice, which I do have a lot of the snow areas. So there is that. But I don't have a lot of ice just yet. I mean, I do have a couple of ice lakes, not too terribly far, but the logistics of getting the ice from there over to here would also be kind of a a hassle with ground vehicles because we're still at the ground vehicle stage. We'll eventually get to the flight stage. So, anyways, what am I trying to get? I'm trying to get these pistons. Where are you? Base piston. Maybe I can just search it. Base vehicle. Here we go. So we're going to want this one to extend, and we're going to want this one to retract. I'm thinking this one will move the hinge to the right. So we'll probably want to set velocity. I don't know if my negative would go to the right. I guess that's something I'll have to figure out. But for now, I'll do 0.2. Confirm. And then we'll do negative 0.2 on this one. Velocity. Oop. I think that'll be good. I will need to set limits on the hinge so that way it can't go like this is the default position. So I need to make sure that it stays, which I think is angle 0. So if I can get that set up real quick so that way it doesn't try to go past that point, that would be probably good. Base vehicle hinge. So right now the lower limit is that. Oh, current angle is 360, which is the same as 0, I think. When do you plan to build a mining ship? So my game plan, I don't know if you watched all of the video, but there was a video that I explained kind of my own little mini progression system in the game. Let me quickly get this set up. I'm gonna try getting this to 0. So in terms of what I have envisioned for the whatchamacallit, the what am I trying to say? My own little progression system is I'm tying my progression system to my tools. So, or like the tool tier that I'm at. So right now I'm at the tool tier 1, which is not the default one. There's like tier basically 0 of the tool quality or the tool upgrade, if you will. I'm on tier 1, so that grants me the ability to build ground vehicles. So I'm able to build, ground mining vehicles, ground welding vehicles, and I'm able to build, transport cargo kind of stuff. But I'm not able to build spaceships yet. I don't get to do that until tier 3. And one of the reasons why I wanted to do that is I'm trying to stay grounded a little bit because I don't want to like rush into the flight stuff. I think that's going to be kind of a novelty in of itself or something to look forward to. And because like I'm dealing with the headaches of the logistics of everything on the ground and getting used to the ground stuff. And then eventually I'll work my way up to where I'm able to like fly and do all this other stuff. So that's kind of my own little progression. So, hey, how's it going, Axis? All right, now I remember when you mentioned. Yeah. So that's kind of my game plan there. It's kind of a silly little handicap, but I kind of like the progression because it kind of forces me to think outside the box a little bit and not rush into just being able to fly everywhere and do that. Like I really have to think about the logistics on how to get stuff from point A to point B, which can be a little bit of a headache sometimes, but I must admit. But anyways, let's see if this if this works. So if I push that, okay, so that I think that tried to go to the left. Okay. Maybe I have to disable hinge lock? Let's try this out real quick. Toggle hinge lock. Here we go. Hinge lock. So if I push this button, is that what is causing this not to work? Oh, yep. Okay. So it looks like I need to adjust the direction. Let's go hinge. So rather than it being a maybe, so I think I need to set the lower limit to 0 and the upper limit needs to be 90. I think that'll work. See what that looks like. Oh, there we go. So that's going that way. I'll definitely have to speed that up, I think. But if I lock it, it kept going. I mean, it kind of works. I'll definitely need to speed that up though, I think. So let me look into that. Set up actions. Let's do, so I did, what velocity did I, that one's negative. So this one, that velocity, we'll do negative 0.5, maybe? And then this one will be positive 0.5. I feel like this is gonna go way too fast. Let's see. Positive 0.5. Here we go. Alright, so now if I push that, I mean, it's definitely faster. I'm also concerned, I mean, I could always keep this at a certain angle to keep from accidentally bumping into this. Like, I don't have to do a full 90. That is if the hinge lock can actually activate fast enough. Okay. That time it acted or activated instantly. It's still a little slow, I would say. But let's see if it actually stops in the default spot. Okay, cool. So that we've got that far at least. All right, let me one more time adjust the speed a little bit. Excuse me. Inch. So we need to do, oh, that's the wrong thing. What am I doing here? I need to set up actions. We'll do negative, maybe 0.75. And then this will be positive 0.75. All right. How's that? I think I could live with that. I mean, it's a little slow, but we don't want it to go too fast. Once it gets to a certain point, maybe right there. That's probably decent. And then we can push that to extend. How far up does it go? Not too bad. That would definitely probably kill me if I let it extend. So we're probably going to want to put a limit on there as well. Okay. So let's retract this. I'm wondering... Let's see. Piston. Maximum distance. 10 meters. Current position. I think I saw it at like 3? Let's try 3.2. I don't know. Something like that. Let's extend that out. See how far over. Like, we don't want this to come too far where it can, like, kill us. But we do want it to be close, far enough to where hopefully it can get this far wheel. I think I could go probably a little bit further than that. Maybe you already know this, but you can put a chair on your base grid and get the full hotbar for your piston control. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. Yeah, that'll actually be useful. Piston. So it's currently at 3.2 maximum distance. We could probably let's try 5. That's not bad. And then I could probably let that go a little bit more that way. Now the big question is this going to be too high? We might want to reconfigure that. Let's see here. If I push this and welder, if we put that there and we toggle that on and off, will it start building? Let's retract it. Is that too tall? That might be too tall for that. I did not take that into consideration. Is this gonna kill me if I get close to it? Oh, yep, it's on. It's definitely on. So I might have to put a rotor on it so I can adjust the angle of it, maybe. Let's turn it off. Let's kind of reset its position. And we will retract that as much as it can go. Only thing is if I put a rotor on it, I might have to move all of this back a block. I might could... I gotta think about this for a second. I might have to move this whole thing backwards just a bit, which is a bit unfortunate. I don't know if it's gonna be able to reach this. I think it has to weld this middle portion first. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that would help it if I added a rotor onto this so it could pivot up and down a little bit and angle more towards the center block? Because I'm not unsure. And it could be that I just don't have the resources, which would be very unfortunate. I don't know. Let's just go for it, I guess. We'll just reconstruct it. Trial and error, right? Whoa.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
So yeah, we're gonna definitely redo this, I think. We got a good crowd here. Welcome everybody. If you're just now tuning in, the game plan is we're going to weld this car up at some point, hopefully soon. I have to reconfigure my little welding device here, but it's basically if you've been following this series, it's going to be the same chassis as my cave brawler that I built in the last episode, and it's going to be a welder vehicle, and so we're going to design it in such a way where we can actually weld all of this up. It's going to be a long tunnel, so I need something that can weld relatively quickly, so that's kind of why we are doing this today. So hopefully this won't take too much time, but I know this game is all about trial and error, so please bear with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld this up. Let's see here. Let's do 4. Do that. Oh, I probably should have gone up. Let's see here. I'll get to the right screen eventually. All right, here we go. So let's flip this up. Let's do that. Come this way a bit. Put another C here. And then grab our piston. Let's see, should I put a rotor there first?
Energy low.
Let's just do that. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for that. So we'll do that. Then the hinge. Then the welder. Which page did I put the welder on? Oh, there it is. 9. And... oh. There we go. Alright. Now we're right back where we started. Alright, so let's just get this thing welded back up, I suppose, and then we'll get it reconfigured. Hopefully this is gonna work. I think it should. I'm hoping. By the way, have you seen the rain in SC yet? I have not, actually. Is it pretty spectacular? Oh, what? Oh, why didn't you grab the steel plates? Just grab a bunch of those. Don't know why the build planner doesn't seem to want to work for me. There we go. It's probably user error. Alright, we got this going. Boom. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, that was a big lag spike. I hope the stream is okay.
Energy critical.
And I'm about to die. Let's go and get some energy. some point, it might would be a good idea to put a like medical kit or something down there. Not a bad idea, so that way I don't have to keep coming up here. You're surprised they added rain so soon? Yeah, no, I'm excited for them. I think that's a big milestone, you know, for them to do, and it looks amazing. At least from the Citizen Con that I've watched. I don't know if it retained the same quality, but if it was even a fraction of that, like it was beautiful. So I definitely look forward to it whenever that time comes. Don't get me wrong, like I want to get back into SC, but I'm still waiting on some things before I recommit to it. There's just a couple of things that needs to be addressed, I think, before I'm willing to get back into it again. I know I keep saying that, like I keep putting it off, but it's kind of a lot to mess with right now. Gonna be honest. But Star Citizen Life Among the Stars series is not dead. It's just put on the shelf for a while. I'm kind of tired of being a game tester for them. Not that I'm like mad at CIG by any means. It's just, you know, there's still a lot left to be done with that game to get it where it's very stable, and it's like I'm ready to play like finished games, if you know what I mean. That's kind of where I'm at with it right now. But my passion and my desire is always to follow the game, and I will return to it at some point. Computer and motors. And I've picked up a new game with Space Engineers. I think Space Engineers has actually kind of blown me away in its own regards. It's like this is really cool. Like, and you can do things in this that you can't really do in Star Citizen. Now, granted, Star Citizen is like much higher fidelity and quality and all that, you know, all those buzzwords. But I really do enjoy Space Engineers right now. It's been a blast. So I hope you guys are enjoying watching it too. There are a ton of hackers running around. You need to stay out of Star Citizen until they figure out the hacking crap. Yeah, I'm taking a break because of the hackers. Yeah, that it sounds like it's been a pretty big deal the last couple of months. I thought I grabbed enough motors. Where are my motors? There. Do I have enough? There we go. Oh, and I need to put the hinge lock off. Oh, why does that not work? That's weird. I guess I'll have to go to the actual hinge itself. Why are you not letting me hinge lock you? There we go. That's weird. Alright, so what am I trying to do here? Let's get this on the build planner. Hopefully this is enough. I'm missing motors. Production motors. What am I missing here? I can maybe deconstruct a couple of things here. What else? Let me deconstruct a couple of these. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. that do what I need? Hmm. Says I'm missing items. What am I missing? Iron. Base assembler. Wait, are you assembling? You were supposed to disassemble. Hope that's working. Why are you not working? I've done this before, where I've disassembled stuff that I didn't need. Is that doing what I'm wanting it to? Yeah, that's the funny thing is I actually bought Space Engineers 2 first, and thinking that it was a more complete game, and then I realized, oh, it still has a long ways to go to get on par with Space Engineers 1. So then I bought Space Engineers 1 because I really wanted to play Space Engineers after the videos that I've been watching about it. And so then I was like, oh, hey, this is a good time now more than any. Now, my question is, why is this not disassembling properly? Assembler. From what I was gathering, I thought that disassembling that stuff was supposed to convert it back into its raw materials. But I'm confused here. I've done it before, like, fine. But for some reason... Oh, let's get rid of that. Disassembly. Maybe if I do that. Oh, I don't want you to make. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Alright, I think we got it. Oh, I still got that guy to build. Hopefully I got everything. Alright, cool. I think we got it. In theory. Alright. Now, let's rename everything that we just made. So welder, this is going to be base vehicle welder. We got piston. This is base vehicle welder piston. Rotor. Base vehicle. Oh, I can spell. Maybe. Base vehicle welder rotor. And what was the other thing? Hinge. Base vehicle welder hinge. There we go. All right, so now that we've got that going, and now I got to remember all of the limits. Well, or let's do, yeah, welder. If I can spell, my goodness. Okay, we need this guy. So the hinge, if I remember right, I had to set the lower limit, or was it the upper? Now I'm confused. Now I'm confusing myself. I feel like this is wrong. Was it the higher limit? Uh, I want to say it was this way. I could be wrong though. I don't remember now. Let's get that to 0. Piston, I think we did this at 5. A distance of 5, which might be different. No. Maximum distance, we'll do 5 meters. And then the rotor. So the current angle is 0. I need to know which direction it's gonna go in. Let's start with like a shallow number, like -10 degrees, somewhere around there. So it's so sensitive. We'll just do 11. And the upper limit we'll do +11. Wish I could just type it in. Oh, now I can do 10. Hopefully that's good. I think that should be good there. So I'm thinking, how do we want to do this? Probably button 1 controls the welder. Turns it on and off. Button 2 and 3 can handle the buttons 2 through 3 should handle the hinge. I think this one will be the hinge lock. This one will be -0.75. So apparently the Space Engineer 2 system is called, at least the initial one. Yeah, that's what I hear, so that'll be fascinating to see. And then oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, snap. Darn it. Hinge lock. What I wanted was velocity. Positive 0.75. Yeah, no, I'm really excited about Space Engineers 2. It almost looks on par with Star Citizen, like in terms of visuals. So like it's definitely got my interest. Especially once they add like water and stuff like that to their planets and a lot denser forests like they've shown off so far in their like little devlogs. All right, so that whole thing should be set up, I think. Then we need to I think the next thing would be probably the rotor. Ooh, I may need more buttons. Oh, so this one, setup actions. This one needs to be welder. Let's do the piston. This one will retract. This one will extend. And then I need the rotor. So we'll set velocity to negative 0.75. And then positive 0.75. Hopefully they add a couple of nearby systems to make it like a small close. That'd be kind of neat. Kind of like add like a little jump point, like Star Citizen. All right. I think this will work. Hopefully. So this extends it out. Oop, that's... Okay, so I did do that backwards. Darn it. Alright, so this needs to be... This needs to be positive 90. This needs to be 0. I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Energy low.
Alright, so now you should work. Oh. You did work. Nice. Uh-oh. Did I break it? Oh no, I just locked it in place. So now I should be able to just pause it there. Now if I wanted to rotate it, I can push that button. Oh. I see a flaw though. I don't have a button to reset it. Alright, let's do this. Rotor. Base vehicle, welder, rotor. So, I'm not sure which way is which. I think if I do negative, it drops it. So I'd probably want this to be like negative 21 maybe. And then this one can be probably 0. Oh, what did I do? Oh, rotor. We'll get this figured out at some point. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Let's see. Okay, so that covers the downward. So this needs to be 0. If I can get it to 0. It's so sensitive. Yeah, I wish I could just type it in. This... Oh, maybe not that much. That's probably good there. Maybe. Alright, so now... If I... retract it and turn the welder on, will that be far enough Is it not working? I okay. I mean, it is on. I know that much. But why are you not? Are you just not drawing any resources? Am I really that low on resources? Is it even connected properly? It's not even showing I have access. But these are all green, right? That's green. Going into the piston. It's in the rotor. Do I have the wrong rotor? Because I should be able to... Hold up. Doesn't have access to the materials, I don't think. If I grab the steel plate, can that... Do I have the wrong rotor? Is there a different rotor?
Energy critical.
Oh, I need an advanced rotor. No, that stinks. Okay, well, let's turn that off. Huh. So I gotta dismantle this again because I need an advanced rotor, because the one I have I don't think has. Yep, it doesn't have a port. Dang it.
Inventory full.
Lessons learned here. All right, there we go. Goodness, we'll get this eventually. There we go. That has a port. Now I just need this guy here. All right. That might be why it wasn't welding.
No
Oh,
energy.
oh, snap. Why can't I see? I can't see. Can I get to the car? Oh my goodness, it is pitch black. I can now see why I need lights. Uh-oh. I might be dying. I cannot see anything. I see the need for lights now. I get in there. Okay. Whew. Get some energy up. All right, we'll go ahead and use that energy to get over here. So yeah, we will definitely need to get some lights on in here at some point, that's for sure. I did not account for that. All right. Oh, dang it. I need to get the rotor set up properly. All right. Oh, did I run out of construction components? No, I got some. I don't understand the build planner. All right, take 3. All right, so now I got to reset this up again. Let's do this for now. Set up action. On the, let's see, welder stuff. Oh, I need to rename it. Oh, man. Okay. Base. Here. Welder. Base vehicle welder. Which piston are you? Can't tell. Oh, it's saying my hinge is incomplete. What? What part of you is not complete? There you are. Okay, you're complete now. Where is the square piston? I don't know which one. Hinge. Vehicle. Base vehicle. Welder. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm struggling here. What is incomplete? Industrial refinery. Nothing that is concerning me. But where is this? Oh, was this? Maybe I didn't. Oh, maybe this is already still named. Okay, it is already named still. Okay. So we got the rotor. We got the welder. I don't think I renamed the rotor just yet. Or did I? Wait. Oh wait, it's an advanced rotor, so it's gonna be in the A's. Yes. Okay. Okay. Vehicle. So base. Oh goodness. Base. Vehicle. Welder. Rotor. Okay. The struggle. What do I need? What do I need? Setup. Welder. Alright, so the first thing we want is this guy. Toggle him off and on. Then we want the hinge. We want that. Activate the hinge lock. We want the hinge. And I'm going to do something temporarily. We're going to rotate to an angle. I'm going to try 90. I'm a little scared about that. I'm hoping that's going to work. Okay, I think that went down. Oh, wait. That's the hinge. I need the rotor. So I need to activate it on this one. That's what I need, not the hinge. I need the rotor. Here we go. This is what I need. And this needs to rotate to an angle, maybe 90. I hope. Will it be like 0.2 for now, just so it's slow? Wait, what? Oh, it's gotta be fast, huh? That's fun. Okay. And I'll need something to disable that probably quickly. All right, let's see here. Rotor lock. That's what we want. So, will this... Okay, that rotates the wrong direction. Yeah, okay. We want it to rotate probably negative 90. Goodness. Let's see here. Maybe... Let's do negative 90. This is probably a bad idea. 1... I do... Okay, that's not doing anything. Is it because it's locked? Okay, here we go. Maybe. Okay, so I need that to... Why are you not hinging? Did you break? No, you're working. Right? Did you manage to upgrade your PC yet? I have not. I have not. We are actually in the process of looking for a new house. So I've had to kind of put a lot of the extra stuff on hold until we can get a house. We've been in the market for a house the last couple of months. So it's been kind of a struggle with that. But we're getting there. We're closer than we ever have been. I'll just say that. Don't know why this is not working. Oh, because I only have it set to on and off. Okay, this is what I need. I need this to set to 0. We'll do 0.75. There we go. Oh, man. All right. That way, it's not going to do any damage if it rotates. Okay. So that set it to that angle. Um, Trying to think here.
Energy low.
My goodness, how am I losing energy by just standing here? Is it because my flashlight? Maybe that's why. Like, I'm like literally just standing there. So it's like, why am I exerting so much energy? Oh, goodness. But I think it's probably because of the flashlight. All right. Man, this is taking me a lot longer just to get this one little thing than I really anticipated. So I do apologize. I thought I would have this thing built by now. I didn't realize that this was going to be this much of a headache. So I do apologize. Okay. Setup. Welder. Okay. So I need this. We'll do this one. Do rotor lock. Let's try this one. What happens if I do reverse? Okay, I can live with that. Like if I push it, I can kind of adjust the direction. And then I could stop it at the desired angle. Okay, I think this is better. This gives me a little bit more control. All right, so we'll stop it there. And then okay, so I only have this set up to go to 0. Let me do this real quick. Welder hinge. This one can go rotate to angle 90. And we'll do we'll do 0.75. And then I think I could do the hinge lock. So if I do that. Okay, cool. There we go. I think this is gonna work now. Alright, so that is gonna need to adjust a little bit. Oh, so let's do that. Hey, there we go. I think we're getting the hang of this. As soon as I say that, something's gonna go horribly wrong. Wait, why did that just stop in that position? Do I have the angle? I'm confused here. Hinge. Oh, it should go. Flashlight and life support need energy. Okay. Oh, thank you for that. Goodness. Do you guys know what I'm doing wrong here? Struggling here. I'm trying to get it to where this pivots further than where it's at, but for some reason, it's only stopping right there. Like, that should set it to 0. But then it should still go to 90. Oh. think I fixed it somehow. And stop. Where does that end up? All right, if I retract... Okay. I think there's one more thing that I can do. So on the pistons, I'm gonna do the same sort of thing, so I'm not using as many buttons. So I need... I don't want to turn the thing off. Maybe set velocity to 0. And then this one can be reverse. Hopefully. So if I do this, if I push that, it sets it to 0. Oh. Now it can't go. So that's not what we wanted. Welder. Is there not a locking? I mean, I guess I could toggle block on and off. And then set its speed. Oh, what am I looking for? Piston. Because it's now set to 0. Maybe 1 might be fast enough. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. So now, if I turn the welder on, is that close enough? It does not appear to be close enough. Really? How is this not close enough? Is this not how this... is this not how this works? Like, if I stand right here, is this gonna hurt me? Yes, it will. So how is that not close enough? Do I need to... Let's just go all the way with it, like that. We'll hinge lock it. What? Is there a setting on the projector that I need to activate? Keep projection, show only buildable. Nothing is buildable? Why? So why is that not buildable? Do I have to build the first block for that to be buildable? let me see something here. Let me try adding a connector, maybe? Oh, snap.
Your health is low.
That hurts. Let's turn that off. Okay, we're learning here. So let me go get some health real quick, and then we'll try to figure this out. If you guys have any tips on what I might be doing wrong, I'm all ears because I'm such a noob, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still learning the ropes with this game. Let's see here. I am actually surprised that the stream has actually lasted this long, because I've been having a lot of problems with OBS crashing on me. So the fact that it's lasted this long is actually quite impressive. All right, so let me see. Let's try this. I think I used an inset connector. I don't know which direction. I don't know if that's gonna matter. Unable to place. Why are you unable to place? Why are you unable to place? Oh, here we go. This is something. Okay. This is promising. So if I turn this on... No way. Alright, let's turn this off. Now that we get that started, I need to turn this... I need to dock the car. I think I just caused an explosion somehow. Is that gonna work? Okay, we need to disable this. Oh, my bad. My bad. That's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna have to plop the block there.
Inventory full.
Interesting. So that's got to plop there.
Inventory full.
For any of that to work. Okay. If it needs to be attached to a block for... Okay. That makes sense. So, but why was that not locking? Unless I have the button attached to the wrong thing for the... Whoa. It's going to town. Is that locked? Or do I need to lock it? Hey, there we go. It's locked. Ah, we're doing it. It's working. Yay. Oh my goodness. The struggles. Oh, that's kind of a scary spot. Let's see here. So, I need to pivot it, so I need to use the hinge. I might be in a pickle here. Because if I raise that up, this might be stuck. um, this might be a problem. Let's see. If I rotate the rotor. Okay, cool. That might be okay. And we need to that needs to go the other way. There we go. Okay, I need to adjust the how far up it goes, I think. So let's do piston. Welder, piston. Let's increase this to like 6 maybe? It's so close. It is so close to being able to reach this. That is sad. Piston. Okay, so I need to adjust the hinge. Can I adjust the rotor? Oh, maybe. It's close. I might have to have another one on this other side, but I think I can probably hand weld the rest of on this side for now. But the fact that it was able to do most of this in one go is actually impressive. So let me see here. I gotta rotate this. Let's get it up to there. And now we gotta hinge out. Stop it there. And then back that up. And then if I hinge the other way. Hey, there we go. It's not a perfect design by any stretch of the imagination, but this is cool though. I will definitely have to do this other side for sure though, but I do like that it did this though, at least most of it. It did majority of the work for me, so that's, I mean, that's a plus. And now that this is locked, I think I can drop... This is dangerous. I think I can drop this. There we go. Okay. I mean, not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, so let's turn that off so we don't end up killing ourselves. I think what we could go ahead and do is try to weld up the rest of this. Maybe. Only thing is now, why did that turn off? Does that need to still be a part of? Okay, maybe that still has to be a part of. Is that why? Did I mess up? I might have messed up. Or I'm wondering if it already made the projector on the actual... Let's try this. It might have made the projector on the actual vehicle, so then I could probably turn that one on. If it has one. 7. I might have to configure it. Huh. Projector. I'm thinking this is the projector I'm in, right? I don't see any other projector. I think this is the one that we need. So let's grab blueprints and this guy. Right? Question is it going to display? That is the projector, right? Oh, that's the cave brawler projector. I need this one. That gonna work? I might have messed up. Well, we got we got it partially done. Oh man. Hmm. Why is that not projecting? It's because I've Is that keeping that from projecting? What is... I see the errors of my ways. This is not good. I might have to like dismantle this whole thing just so I could rebuild it. um this is not good. And okay. Show only buildable. Maybe I could merge block it. I could try that. see if I can maybe merge it into place. Maybe that is what I can do. This is gonna be for science. Let's see. Can I merge this? The thing is will it even merge? I don't think it's gonna merge if it's not touching, right? Yeah, it's not even touching. Okay. If I put another layer of blocks, even just one maybe. Which one did I put the merge block on? H. Oh. Oh, goodness. Get space engineers, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Alright. Are you working? You're not working. Okay. Let's just grab it manually. Alright. Can you merge? How do I see? Merge block. Will this work? Don't think this worked. Do I have to have another merge block on top, like on the other side? Uh-oh. This might be a problem. This is probably dangerous. This is... I doubt this is gonna work at all. But for science, right? Okay. Yeah, this is not looking right. I don't think that's gonna work. Hmm. Is there a smaller one? A smaller merge block? I guess it might would have to merge off of this. Right? Eight. Will that work? No. I think I am gonna have to dismantle this whole thing. Um. Go to this real quick. Merge, merge, merge. Merge block, where are you? Status is idle. Hmm. I think we're gonna have to dismantle this whole thing. I hate to say that, because that means I'm gonna have to dismantle some batteries. I think so. The moment that we dismantled this, or took this off of the same grid as the base, it no longer saw the projector or it no longer paired this projector as part of this vehicle because they became two separate entities, I guess. Because of that, I'm no longer able to utilize its projector to weld this up. So, well, I mean, you live and learn, right? Like this game is about trial and error. It's about, problem solving, and this is a big problem, but we'll get there. I just hate that I'm gonna have to destroy these batteries, though. That's the only thing that really sucks. Like, all of this is repairable or replaceable, but the only thing that's not is the batteries. But it's just gonna have to be done, unfortunately. But we'll get there. We'll get this figured out. I do apologize for this for this whole fiasco of I hope it's at least somewhat entertaining for you guys to see my struggles. And feel free to laugh at me. I deserve it. Oh goodness. Oh. We'll get this figured out, though. Yeah, in the next episode, I will probably have this arm already made. Or maybe not. I mean, I don't know. But I'll probably have another arm on this side made. So that way we can actually do both sides in one fell swoop. And not have to hand weld it. But I really need to get this car built to conclude at least this episode. So we're going to try to hopefully get this done today. That's my goal. So, I do appreciate you guys being patient with me on this journey. It's been quite eventful, to say the least. You could have placed a projector on the vehicle and finished welding. So I already have a vehicle or a welder on it, and it should be inside the blueprint. And I tried that. But for some reason, it wasn't projecting. I don't really know why it wasn't wanting to project for some reason. I don't know if I have to build a new projector in its place for it to work properly. But I don't know. It's okay. We'll get this thing figured out. And this time before I take it apart or take it off of the building grid, I will make sure it's completely welded before we do that. So this whole thing will be a completely 100% avoidable this next time. But if you guys know why the projector wasn't working, that would be great information too, because I don't know. It was kind of weird. I'm talking about the projector on the actual vehicle too, by the way. It probably had no power. That is a good point. And oh, you know, I'm wondering if the antenna was made too. Because I think there's also an antenna on this that I don't know if it was fully welded or not. I think it was. But that could be an issue too now that you brought up power, because I forgot, you know, power is kind of important for things to work. We'll get this thing though. We're learning. Oh, I don't want to mess that up. All of those precious power cells. Oh, it just crumbled. All those power cells wasted.
Energy low.
Okay. There we go. Almost there. Oh, I need to weld that up. Probably need to weld up a bunch of these blocks that I've damaged. Okay. Let's get that. Oh. All right. We're almost there. Okay. Now let's try this again. So that now shows up there. And we'll go ahead and unload everything into there. And let's turn that on. Curious as to how much of this will actually weld up at that height. So beautiful. It's not bad though. All right, looks like it stopped, so I need to adjust the hinge. All right, so we need this to go that way. Hinge lock it real quick. Okay. Not too bad. And then if I reverse this guy. Ah! Reverse! Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. What did I do? I broke my piston. Oh no. Well. Oh no. This is not good.
Energy critical.
Uh-oh. And my life support. We're gosh. No. This is not good. Okay. We might have made a big error. I could try. I could try to weld this thing up. Where it's broken. As much as I can. And then hopefully maybe I can just remove this stuff. I cannot believe that happened. Okay. Let's do that. And we'll retract. I'm hoping that once it built... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, this didn't go as planned. Let's see here. Is this salvageable? Let's see. Can I rotate this and get the other wheels at the very least? Maybe? Is he gonna reach? Yikes. I don't know if I should even go near this thing. Huh. Yikes. What do we do in this situation? Let's just kind of reset everything here. Okay. Well, So what I could do is unclog this. Maybe it'll... Maybe I can get that to fall into place somehow. And at the very least, figure out a way to weld this all up manually. Only thing is I don't know how I can get this to push back into place. I could try to get the other car out here, but then then I risk it getting all messed up. Let's just see what happens, I suppose. Yeah, this is interesting, and this is what I get for not saving often. And I don't know, maybe there's an autosave that I can probably go back to, but I don't know. Let's just let's see if we can't use this guy for beyond its purposes. Either that or we're gonna get it massively stuck. Just got to be able to get around this corner though. All right. So I'm thinking if I boom out, that'll kind of give me some arms that I can maybe work with. Oh, this is going to be sketchy. I can already tell. All right, let's see if we can't just like nudge it. Let's try 6. Maybe. If I can get that to fall into place, I might can salvage this. All right, not too bad. That's not terrible. I think I can make this work. Until I get stuck in the door or the drill. All right, I might could do something here. What I could possibly do maybe is put a piston or something. I gotta think this. I might could put a temporary piston off the side of this maybe, and then jack this side up. So I could get the wheel on. Because if I get the wheels on, then I can weld everything else after that. That's the main thing. So if I could get maybe a couple pistons here, I might could salvage this. Unable to place piston. Where will you place? So if I put, I'll just do this. And then something like that. And then if I grab this and do something like that. Alright, let's see what this does. We got that guy. Add you to the build planner. Okay. Can I access that little control panel? I can't. We'll just do that. And drop those down. Hey, I think this is gonna work. All right. We might can do this. I think I can move this guy out of the way. Oops, wrong button. Let's retract you. We're getting there. Do I plan on streaming the next episode too? I don't know. I'm trying to do a lot more edited content in this particular game, but mainly because of how long it takes to do everything. Like obviously like something like this is taking me a very long time. But I'll probably do some streams every once in a while. Like the reason why I'm doing this stream today and not an edited video is I haven't had time to actually sit down and record. Like I've spent like the times that I have gotten on here to play, um, I've been doing this stuff, and I don't think digging a hole like this is very exciting content. I don't know. Maybe you guys would enjoy something like that, but I just didn't feel like I'd probably run out of a lot of things to say digging in this tunnel. So um, I wanted to get kind of a good foundation of, kind of set up and get kind of some projects kind of blueprinted out like this one. That way, whenever we do that episode, it'll already be somewhat kind of mapped out and ready to go for you guys. So that's kind of my thinking. I don't know. It'll be interesting, but once I can get those projects going, hopefully the edited content will start rolling a lot faster again. I've just been trying to get a lot of prep work done before really doing anything else, and also trying to do some mining off camera as well to just kind of um, uh, get that kind of situated. 'Cause, I mean, I'll do some mining on camera, but I feel like if I do a lot of mining, it would be a little um repetitive, and I'm trying to keep from being too repetitive. Now, do I have to attach a wheel to this? Because I feel like you guys have seen plenty of um videos of people mining and this, that, or the other. So I'm trying to keep from being too repetitive there. But I will show it every once in a while. Let's see. Wheel. So this is this. It would be the front left wheel. Do I have to add a wheel? Yes. Okay. There we go. Well, I must say, I did not think that this was going to be salvageable, but I mean, we're not out of the woods yet, but I think we might be okay. Okay. I just got to figure out why it's not projecting the wheels back here, though. I might have to manually place those, which is fine. Why are you not adding to the build planner? There we go. Hey, I'm gonna clear out my... Oh, no, it is already cleared out. Where are you not adding? Weird. Uh, I don't want to do those yet. I want to get those welded first. Okay. Why are you guys not adding? That's kind of weird. I mean, it's just steel, so I'll just grab a bunch of steel, I guess, but it's kind of odd. Oh, I shouldn't have welded that. Oh, here we go. There's the wheels. Um... Weld all this stuff up. So how's everybody doing? I am shocked that we've made it this far. Goodness. This is crazy. There we go. Really don't get why the build planner is being weird. I don't know why the blueprint doesn't have the pistons. That's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it's fine because it doesn't have like the piston arms and stuff like that. I'm just curious as to why. We're almost there. I cannot believe this. Oh. Got a weird Wi-Fi alert on my phone. I hope that doesn't mean the stream's about to cut out. I'm always scared. If it does, I'll try to kind of boot it back up again. If not, we'll do like a part 2 maybe. Or I don't know, maybe we'll end it out of embarrassment. I'm just kidding. Out of defeat. No, I'm kidding. I'm being dramatic. All right, let's get this thing rolling. I grab that. Don't know if I grabbed everything. Can I finish this up at least? Need more radio components.
Energy low.
Okay, I'm at least able to finish that. Hey, there we go. There's my other wheels. I probably don't want to put that one on just yet until I get the rest of this built up.
Energy critical.
All right. I wonder, do I have the power on this? Oh, I do. So I can get some energy here. Oh, goodness. We are almost there. Just a wee little bit longer. I think I can get all of that. All right, I think the undercarriage is all complete. Anything over here? Um. Okay, construction components. I need to grab a couple of those. Those are all done. That's all done. That's all done. I need girders. What am I missing? Construction components. Alright. Grab a couple of those. Anything left on top of here? I think that's everything up here. I think everything except for the wheels. And then, of course, the arms need to be figured out, of course, too. So let's get this wheel on. I think I labeled it left middle. Wheel or middle left. This one, add wheel. Need more construction components. That is done. Now I just need to lower this. And then maybe build this back up. I could probably finish building this. And that way... Because I'm going to need to probably remove the piston before I add the wheel. Where are the pistons? These guys here. Let's just lower it and see what happens. Alright, I'm hoping I can add a wheel to that. Let's see, that'd be rear left. Add wheel. Did that do it? It did not. So I'll probably need to move this piston over. I mean, let me try one more time, just for good measure. Rear left. Add wheel. Wheel could not be placed. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So we'll move this guy. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and weld this up. That all welded up. Actually, now that I've got this, I might could just raise it up. Only thing is, I don't really want to raise anything up and cause this to clank out. What I could do, it's a little cheeky. I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. I don't think I'll need it. Make sure I weld everything back up that needs to be welded. I feel like something's missing here on that block. That doesn't seem right to me. Let me try this back. If I do 8, is that gonna... Okay, I was gonna... I really was actually going to save and then do this, but I just kind of YOLO'd it, and this time it worked for us. So I should be able to put that on now. Middle, wait, no, what am I doing? Rear left, add wheel. Hey! We did it! Oh, we did it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta get this. I can't celebrate yet until we get everything welded, right? Oh, I need bulletproof glass. Do I have any of that? Do I have any bulletproof? I don't think I do. I might be out of that. No. Production. Do I have the means to make some? Oh, I do. Make a couple of little stacks of that. Don't mind if I do. So if I middle mouse and then do that. Yeah. That's beautiful. But we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We got to convert this over to a welder. more welding. But I cannot believe this actually worked. I'm gonna have to dismantle this whole thing and rebuild this contraption, unfortunately. But bye-bye. Can I go underneath there to dismantle you? I guess not. I'll have to move this out of the way first. Let's lower down. Oops, I just took a screenshot, because why not? Am I dragging somewhere? No, everything should be good. Let's back this thing up and put it on the charger. If I can. Is it connected? Hey, it is. Wow. Okay. What a series of events. Let's see here. What do we want to do here? We want to put the battery into charge mode. And looks like it is, so that could charge up. And let's turn the lights off there. All right. That fixed up. And is that what I have on the other side? It's just a block? I guess it is. I don't remember it being like that. Let me check this guy out real quick. I guess it is. Yeah. I don't remember that being like that. Okay. That's not a big deal. It's got to be there because it's a conveyor. Okay. Well, the good thing about this not building the whole thing is I can actually build from here the welders. Let's see, what do I need to do first? I feel like there's something. I think I am missing a armor piece here. So maybe let's add that real quick before. I mean, it's just an aesthetic thing. Actually, you know what? Never mind, because this could change. I don't know. Okay. Oh, gotta take a stretch. Stretch time. Oh, goodness. And my phone's about to die. I need to probably put that on the charger. Let's see. Do I have... Bear with me for just 2 seconds. Oh. I'm still using my phone as a as my means of watching the stream and monitoring.